Hey guys, Singing here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be trying out the new TEQ Super Saiyan Vegeta against Red Zone Broly. Now, this is going to be one of his, I think, better of the more difficult events, right? Because not only is he getting a lot of buffs against a movie boss's enemy, but we have type advantage in the final phase. Now, once you transform with him, he gets guard, so it's not like having the type advantage for the final phase is desperately important, but it is obviously going to help. So I want him to get hits early on so we can build up his passive. Now his weakness is obviously right off the bat, his defense is a little bit low, right? Now we took some damage from the first hit, but we get the first buff. Then we do get extra defense on attack, and then we take double digit damage, so that's fine. So him taking 3 hits, remember he gets 40% attack and defense with each attack received, so he's already gotten a 120% buff. He needs to take 2 more hits to be fully built up, so pretty good. Now remember, not only is he a decent enough defensive option, but he is providing support to the entire rotation as well. I believe, let me double check, it is 30% pre-transformation, right? Yeah, 30%, and it's self-excluded, unfortunately, but yeah, he is providing 30% attack and defense, which of course is very useful. Allows us to one-turn Broly. I mean, we had a pretty strong rotation anyway, right? So, able to one-turn Broly. I thought I had the intro skip turned on, but apparently not. I think the gods are the only ones on the team that have one, though, so it's not the end of the world. Plus, you know, theirs is still pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so they of course have guard for the first turn, so I'm gonna do this because I floated off the last Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, didn't I? So I need to do that again so we don't end up with the double rotation, and then we'll do this. Hopefully they don't get tagged by a super in the last slot. Otherwise we should be fine. Plus we do need them to take hits if we want them to eventually get the morale boost, so might as well have them floating. Now the only reason why I'm running this team specifically is because I want to try Vegeta out not on God Goku's team. So this is one of the other teams where he will get a 200% leader skill, because obviously he is a movie hero, and then the 30% from the Super Saiyans is for pure Saiyans, because their leader skill is movie heroes and joined forces, and then pure Saiyans. So I think everyone on this team build actually has the full 200% leader skill from the AGL Super Saiyans. So very, very strong team. We are absolutely demolishing Broly. In fact, if the Super Saiyans get additionals and crits, we actually might one-turn this phase as well, because look at this, they're at an 8.2. I'm using the movie heroes support memory. Maybe I should have just not put that on, but I wanted to see Vegeta getting his maximum buffs, but I guess we'll see. No crit. Actually, is this my one or the friend one? Because my AGL Super Saiyans are only 55%, but if my summons on the anniversary, when it eventually comes around, are anything like they were on the JP account, I will get the last few copies that I need. Plus I have a bunch of red coins anyway, right? So I've got to put Vegeta in slot 1 here, because he can get the last hits that he needs in order to fully build up. He's at 332k defense with guard. So if he gets supered here, he probably will still take some damage, but it shouldn't be a huge amount, especially if it's not the first attack. Because yeah, he's fully built up now, right? Yep. So fully built. 4.7. So remember, mine is 55%. I have been link leveling him a little bit. Now he's going to eat a super. So how much do we take from this? If he takes double digit damage from this, I'll be very happy. Especially because he is 55%. Alright, well, 70k. That's not too bad. Maybe it was a little bit wishful thinking to hope for double digits, but I imagine once you've got dupes in him and he is level 10 links, that actually would be double digit damage. Plus I guess the silver lining is that it meant that Carnival Goku was able to get another 18 key super, so I guess we take those. So let's go ahead and let's make sure the skip, yeah, we want the skip to be on for the actives. I want to transform into Gogeta, see where the super attack is. In the middle. Oh wait, is it the first attack? Oh, it is. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I can do this, and then the gods are going to be able to action break the super attack from BROLY. So, yeah, big rip, BROLY. You're not actually going to get to super attack this turn. That's such a great piece of tech. If you have a scouter effect and you have one of these units that can action break, as long as he's super attacking as the first attack, obviously, then yeah, that works out super, super good. So they are going to action break the super attack. So we're not actually going to get supered this turn. Otherwise, I would have had to have used an item, right? It's the unfortunate truth about the Red Zone BROLY run, is that sometimes, depending on where the super is, even with a strong team, you have to use an item or the AoE just kills you. And it just is what it is, right? But very, very good, very lucky attack placement, because now we cancel out the attack. And then the additionals, obviously the gods still perfectly able to handle normal attacks as long as they get their super attacks off. So them cancelling out the super attack is actually perfect. Look at that, what a turn. Alright, good stuff. Now as long as he's not super attacking early in the next turn, we actually should just get to kill before he gets to do anything. So watch him be super attacking in slot 1. Let's see. Because we didn't get an additional from Gogeta, so obviously he lives the turn. And let's see. RNG, are you on my side? He is not attacking. It's not super attacking at all. Okay, so now remember that Vegeta, we get our guard for 5 turns. And he was on turn... this is turn 5, so he was on turn 1. So he still has guard. Now if we transform with him... we do get a limitation of turns. Is it the extra? Yeah, it's extra attack and defense and crit chance for 3 turns. So realistically, you don't want to transform him like somewhere like this, right, where it's right at the end of the phase, because him transforming now doesn't really give us any extra benefit at all. Because he's going to tank these hits for double-digit damage. Then we throw out a 4.7, probably not going to kill, but we know we're not getting super attacked. And then Carnival Goku either comes in and gets the kill here, or the AGL Super Saiyans will, and we don't take any damage, right? Because Carnival Goku, he gets another 18 key super, so he gets another stack. If we transform Vegeta, then potentially Vegeta would have just killed BROLY, which again would be kind of unfortunate in terms of the long run of what we're trying to do. Oh god, okay. So he's super attacking as, what is that, like the 3rd attack? Okay, so unfortunately that means I am going to have to use an item here, right? Because there's no way to get around this. I think the gods, especially if they triple super, they might live this super attack from BROLY, but they will take a lot of damage. So I think the easiest thing to do is just to go ahead and throw up the Whis here. It is a little bit unfortunate. I don't like to do that on these kind of videos, because I really am trying to see how good Vegeta is going to be against BROLY, and obviously that means now on the next turn the Whis is still active, so Vegeta is going to be getting the effect of the Whis. Maybe I should just start bringing King Yemas into these events, but when it comes to the AoE phase, you often want that 2-turn protection, and if you actually need to use a defensive item 2 turns in a row, because you could get the worst possible RNG and he's AoE supering you in slot 1 on both turns, and then you would use both your defensive items, which would be a little bit unfortunate. So maybe I'll think about that for future runs, but that means that we are going to be able to transform Vegeta basically with almost immunity, right? Because once we transform him, we're going to go ahead and put Carnival Goku in slot 1. Because once Vegeta transforms to Super Saiyan 2, he very much becomes a slot 2 unit, because he still has guard, but he's getting a large chunk of his defense when he attacks. So in a pinch, you could put him in slot 1. But realistically, in most scenarios, once you transform with him, you're going to want to put him in slot 2. Now, obviously against BROLY, because he's a tech unit, it actually doesn't matter that his guard runs out. So on this next turn, if we really wanted to, we don't have to transform him at all. But one of the things I'm looking forward to is, earlier I did the 55% showcase, and we weren't fighting a movie boss enemy, and he gets a huge amount of buffs against a movie boss enemy. In fact, where's the transformation page of here? So if there's a movie boss enemy, you're getting an additional 50% attack and defense, an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super when performing a super attack, and an extra 20% crit chance. Now, in the 55% showcase, because we weren't fighting a movie boss enemy, I got super unlucky and he basically didn't crit or additional a single time. So now that we actually have a movie boss enemy, this is where I want to see what he can do. So let's go ahead and get this active skill. I'm so happy that this is in the game now in like top quality and voiced. Yeah, that's right. Vegeta are about to pop off. Okay, so we've still got this good link set. 5 links with Carnival Goku. Most of his links, as you can see, they're a spread between... Well, they're mostly 6s and 7s, and then we got 1 at 5, 1 at 8. So his starting defense is 200k. Remember, he gets 100% extra attack and defense for 3 turns when you transform, as well as a high chance to crit and an additional that has a high chance to become a super. He's got 3 key and 200% attack and defense start of turn, but then he gets an additional 100% attack and defense when performing a super. So because we've got no support on the rotation, that means he literally jumps up from 200k to 400k. So this is what I was saying, right? It's cool that he has guard still, but he does kind of become a slot 2 unit once you're once that guard has run out. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's grab these for you so we can grab all the tech orbs and get Gogeta the full super here. We actually might win this turn. Now obviously we have the Whis active, so Vegeta is going to tank really well. Unless he eats a super. But actually, do we have the Scouter still up? I think we do, right? Is he just not supering this turn? Wow, that makes an AoE phase turn and an AGL phase turn with no supers. You don't see that very often, or at least I certainly don't. So let's see what Vegeta can do with these extra buffs. Remembering that he is 55%, but we've got some link levels. Yeah, 5.4. Now, if we're getting the crits and additionals, that's not too bad. But there's the crit. Alright, there's an additional 5.9. Because remember, is it greatly raises once he transforms? Yeah, greatly raises for 1 turn. Right, give me the third one, come on. There we go. That's what we like to see. 6.5. So Vegeta just going ham on Broly. And we get the crit again as well. So yeah, very, very good performance from Vegeta. I can imagine with dupes and actually being full level 10 links, like he would have finished off Broly there for sure. And even without the Whis active, as you can see, there was no super for this turn. So he would have tanked for double-digit damage against Broly. Are you actually kidding me? Gogeta's not going to finish him off. I really thought he was going to as well. Alright, well, I guess it is what it is. Are we going to have to finish him off on the next turn with an active skill? Oh, well, he's super attacking in slot 2, so it doesn't even matter. But I guess we'll finish him off with the God's active skill. Very appropriate considering Broly. Hello, Pickles. We come in for the finisher, have you? To see Broly get taken out by Gogeta. Reenacting the movie here. But yeah, so Vegeta, very, very good against Broly. Yet another tech movie hero. So those of you who want to demolish the AGL Wrathful Broly Easy A all the way up to stage 999, Vegeta going to be another very good unit for grinding those stages. But yeah, against movie bosses enemies, that's the difference. For those of you who watched the 55% showcase I did earlier, where he only got additional normals and didn't do any crits, and then against Broly, triple super, was it 2 of them were crits out of the 3? I think the second one wasn't. But yeah, pretty good performance from our boy Vegeta. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I am a little bit annoyed that I had a repeat of the Bardock banner where I pulled tons of copies of God Goku and only 1 Vegeta, because this is a unit that I've wanted in the game for a long time. But chasing the side banner unit is kind of dumb, because I'm going to pull him multiple times from a future banner, I'm sure. So let me know what you guys think of him down below. Hopefully your summons went well. And yeah, this unit is very, very good. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And me and Pickles here will see you all again soon. Have a good one.